flying.
Well, ow.
See what's going on.
Hello? You
Yo.
motherfucker. How the hell are you?
Oh shit, that's somebody on the phone. I think somebody's talking to me.
Dude, it's been like ages. I'm like totally in the zone.
What y'all want to watch? Let's watch some YouTube, yo. Let's get some academics popping. Oh, it's the Spider-Verse movie review. So, what y'all might not know about me is I'm super on some nerd shit, right? So, I'll be watching all the dirty shit. So, I want to see what's going on with Spider-Man, and then we can watch some academics. Did I grab the,
What? Sorry, man. My wife's giving me shit. All stations, stop Spider-Man.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This will be my Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse review video. This is meant to be part 2 of at least a Spider-Verse trilogy that we know of right now. They could always wind up making a 4th film. The first movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, is still one of the best Spider-Man movies of all time, so making a sequel that could hit that level or be even better was a really tall order. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. I'm giving away tickets to the movie to random commenters. All you have to do to enter is just be a subscriber and post your favorite Spider-Verse moments from the trailers so far on the video. And please don't post spoilers if you have seen the movie. I'm working on videos for the ending, post-credit scene, full breakdown, Easter eggs for everything that'll start posting later this week after it comes out in theaters, just like I do for all my other movies. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse follows Miles Morales about a year since becoming Spider-Man. He's in his second year of high school this time and has been active as Spider-Man in the New York City area, having adventures long enough that the local store owners have started creating merch based on him. The same way in the first movie that big Stan Lee cameo scene was him selling the Spider-Man Halloween costumes to Miles, but that was based on that universe's version of Peter Parker Spider-Man. He enjoys being Spider-Man. He's trying to deal with being Spider-Man and trying to be a normal kid at the same time, like just go to school and be Spider-Man at the same time. The rest of the team from the first movie, like Peter Parker and most of all Spider-Gwen, who is going by the name Spider-Woman. They refer to her several times in the movie as Spider-Woman. I believe they also made that change in the comics too, where they just call the character Spider-Woman, because if she used Gwen in her name in her universe, everybody would know instantly who she was. More importantly, speaking of Gwen, she's become a much bigger character than she was in the first movie. Haley Steinfeld, of course, is amazing as the character. I really hope someday we'll get to see a live-action version of her. She also plays Kate Bishop in all the MCU stuff, so that'd be a really funny scene for them to try and pull off during Secret Wars. But when you think of the Spider-Verse movies, you mostly think of them as Miles Morales movies, with many, in this case, thousands of other versions of Spider-Man running around. But the sequel actually elevates Gwen Stacy in the story to more like a second main lead role. And the opening of the movie is completely dedicated to her. It starts in her universe. We learn more about her backstory, her character, the relationship she has with the other characters in her universe, the way that the people of her New York think of her. And her actions throughout the movie drive the plot, just as Miles Morales' actions do. I suspect that'll continue into part 3, where she'll be just as big a character as Miles Morales is. The marketing for the movie wanted you to think that the main villain is actually Spider-Man 2099, played by Oscar Isaac, who returns from the post-credit scene in the first movie. He's obviously fantastic in anything he does. It's fun to see him as Moon Knight in the MCU stuff, and now as Spider-Man 2099. Maybe if we cross our fingers someday, we'll also see him as live-action Spider-Man 2099. In his universe, in the year 2099, like the comics, he's created a giant team of multiverse versions of Spider-Man called the Spider-Force. During the movie, they're dedicated to protecting what they call the canon, which is what he calls the stability of the multiverse, held together by a web-like structure like the Spider-Verse, the spider web of timelines. In the comics and in the movie, they also refer to it as the Spider-Verse theory of the multiverse. It's a different way of visualizing the multiverse, but it's the same basic concept as what we saw during the Loki series with all the timelines all connected. The movie is way more meta and way more comic booky than the first movie was, if you can believe that. If you're not familiar with the term canon, it's short for canonical. It means it represents the original author's continuity of the story universe, like what they deem as the actual story being. For example, in the MCU Marvel movies, Kevin Feige is the keeper of the canon, so he says what is canon and what is not. So unless Kevin Feige makes a change in a Marvel movie, it's not canon to the official overarching story. There'll be lots of questions about this in the next couple of weeks because the whole Doctor Strange Spider-Man No Way Home reference in all the trailers where he calls the MCU Earth 19999, and in the last few Marvel movies, Kevin Feige has been calling it Earth 616. Don't worry, I will address that during my full breakdown, full Easter eggs video. It gets really technical. In the movie, though, it's something that they just brush past by. It doesn't stop the movie short or anything like that. Like, you don't get tripped up on the logic, which is another important detail. Even though there are like 1,000 different Easter eggs in every single scene, I'm gonna have to watch the movie like 5 times just to do my full breakdown video. It doesn't weigh the movie down, especially if you're not a big comic book fan or you haven't seen a ton of other comic book movies or even Spider-Man movies. But it does work for the most hardcore Spider-Man stan. If you have seen Spider-Man everything, if you're walking around in Spider-Man PJs, if you were born watching Spider-Man stuff, every movie, every TV show, every comic book, every product tie-in, even the toys, going back to the classic toys, are referenced in this movie in some way. They throw down the gauntlet like even the most ardent Easter egg hunter will have to watch this movie 1,000 times. The actual main villain of the story for this part and for part 3, Beyond the Spider-Verse, is the Spot, played by Jason Schwartzman, who has a special connection with Miles Morales, more so than any of the other characters, that goes back to Miles getting the spider bite and becoming a version of Spider-Man. Pretty much everyone from the first movie is back, some more so than others, and there were so many cameo scenes that were not in the trailer. I'll have to talk about that later this week, just because a lot of them are really spoilery. But they will blow your mind with the whole multiverse, Kang Dynasty, Avengers 5, Avengers 6, Secret Wars of it all. Everything is connected through the Spider-Verse. Generally, the themes of the movie are mostly about this concept that it is possible to change the canon without completely destroying everything that you love. Like, you're a fan of something, someone can come along and do something that's non-canonical and it won't completely destroy the thing that you loved. The idea that doing something different and unexpected with pre-existing characters and tropes can lead to amazing things. To make more Spider-Man puns, the movie's full of puns, as you would expect. The thing the movie does really well, like the deeper meaning of the movie, is in justifying Miles Morales' existence as a version of Spider-Man in the movie universe, like in the story universe, but also in real life. Like, we talk about movies justifying their existence, like, why do we need 20 Avengers movies? This movie literally tells you why we need Miles Morales as a character in real life. If you don't know the story behind the creation of Miles Morales, Brian Michael Bendis created the character after seeing Donald Glover in real life wear a Spider-Man t-shirt during an episode of Community. That's how new the character Miles Morales is. And the whole idea is that at the time, it was super controversial. People were like, no way that Donald Glover could ever play a version of Spider-Man. So Brian Michael Bendis is like, you know what? I'm going to make him a version of Spider-Man. And that wound up being the Miles Morales character, essentially. And now, as we're talking, as me posting this video, the movie Across the Spider-Verse basically takes that topic head on. Like, you'll understand once you see it. The whole message of the movie is that you can create some totally new version of Spider-Man who isn't Peter Parker, that doesn't look like this, and it won't destroy all of reality in all these pre-existing comics. Overall, the story is great. I do have minor complaints about the way they cut the ending, though. The whole part 3 Beyond the Spider-Verse of it all. Just the way they edited the ending that I'll address in a second. All the actors were amazing, even the smaller cameo actors that just had really small speaking parts. There were about 280 different versions of Spider-Man in the movie, but only about 95 of them are meant to be versions from the comics that people who are big comic book fans would recognize.
I need me some more. I'm going up like the Lambo, Aventador.
Hold on, wait. Yo. You gotta tell me the music on. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, what's up, bro? What's this? Oh, this the go kart place, right? Yeah, they was telling me that. Dan was just telling me he was trying to fix up the go kart joint. You said the traffic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my man was hyping shit as soon as he seen it. He like, yo, it's a Dunkin' Donuts in here, bro. We about to go get some donuts. I'm like, I'm like, you lit, bro. But yeah, dog, I see the shit. I see the shit added at Legion or whatever. I'm kind of waiting until. I'm kind of wait. I wanna do like a walk. Like I got a list of all the stuff that I want to actually physically go check out. Like some of the shit I already went to, but I didn't clip up and make content because I just wanted to see what I could do in those spot. What the fuck is that, bro? Bro, why did I think you gonna bid? Don't laugh, right? Cause I'm high. I'm high, right? Why I thought Dan shrunk himself and was riding around, and I'm like, Dan, these niggas got mini cars. Dan is in the ultimate mini car right now. I thought Dan was in a little. Hey, yo, yeah, the fuck out of there! I knew it. I knew it. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. No, that shit is crazy. Yo, we gotta. I wanted to. I wanted to suggest something, right? And this is purely if you want stuff like this in the server, but uh, I feel like the creation of certain scenes, like I feel like initial storylines could be like a good template to get niggas involved in like the RP shit. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe we pick a day and we be like, all right, so this the storyline. We need 6 people. If you want to participate, let us know. Recreate like so it could be something like if it's 6 people, you know what I mean, niggas ain't gotta have cop. Oh shit, niggas ain't gotta have like cop jobs. You get what I'm saying? Like but niggas get put on like, all right, so if it's 6 people, we could stage a bank robbery and not scripted scene by not scripted play by play, but just be like, all right, so we doing a bank robbery today. You 3 people, y'all gonna be the cops. You 3 people, y'all gonna be the robbers. Put all y'all stuff in y'all houses. Y'all don't need y'all stuff on y'all, and we just run the scene like that. Give them like a loose storyline and let them improv the rest. But I think, but I think that shit. I think that shit'd be dope. It's funny because I tell Sav like, yo, bro, let's start. I tell Sav exactly that, like, yo, let's start doing that and blah blah blah. I'm gonna say something to him too. I hope you watching the stream, dog, because I lied to you not. The only reason y'all doing any of that shit like that up in Ski server is because I said it to you on some idea shit. Now you like, yeah, we doing that. I mean, we over there playing the scenes out and creating skits and improvs and shit. Bro,